Okay, cool. So welcome back, the Apatara tribe. You guys had a wild couple hours, like 2, 3 days ago. First off, we had Joe win the night moves, and then Chips got voted out, and then you guys had a long night with pressure cooker. It didn't last as long as I did. I thought it was gonna last, but you guys hung in there. Sarah, so your mom made a special appearance. How was that?
I'm sorry, my mom is crazy.
Did she actually take your internet off?
Yeah, she took off the internet for a good 10 minutes, and I was like, okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
I didn't know she did that. Oh my god.
Cool.
Sarah's mom literally came in swinging.
Yeah, I saw that.
She literally came in swinging, hands in the air, ready to swing.
Sarah caught them hands.
It's pretty good. Rob, you too had some internet issues. What was going on with you?
It's just my connection. It just only went off, and I was like, "What the hell?" And I tried my best to come back, but
yeah, I'm sorry, man. You did good. The last person to go out before we went off was Sam. Are you happy with how long you lasted?
I guess I'm really mad that my boss texted me the next morning and was like, "You don't have to come in today," because I would have stayed longer.
Okay.
But I mean, I still. No, I guess not really. I wanted to see all the drama.
I feel you. Stephanie, you were one of the people with Ned that didn't compete. Are you happy that you didn't have to stay up all night, or are you kind of seems like a cool experience, or what's up? What's up with that? I don't know if she can talk. If she can't, sorry. Oh, her roommate's asleep. Okay, so Stephanie's roommate's asleep. But if you want to answer text-based, I can answer for you. And then Rob keeps okay, she says, "I'm sad I missed it, but I didn't want to stay up." Okay, good answer. I didn't want to stay up either.
She fell asleep 3 times during it.
So Elliot, you took a temptation, and you have immunity this round, but you can't compete in the next round. Are you pretty happy that you got Final 7, or are you kind of trying to think of how to work Final 7? What are you thinking right now by taking that?
Well, I took the temptation because I knew Joe and Eddie were ready to go much longer than my back was letting me go. So I took the temptation. And I'm not really settling for 7th place. I think there's still options left. That's kind of why I went to go look for the idol, because I can't compete. So, I mean, looking for the idol is kind of my only shot at immunity. And it's not even really that great of one.
So, Elliot just, I'll ask Ned. So Elliot just said, so you went to look for the idol right before Tribal started. Do you think that's going to set off a wave of whatever after this Tribal, or do you think people are still going to be hesitant to go look for it, Ned?
I feel like it'll probably be the same. I mean, what Elliot did is totally understandable. I probably would have done it too, so I don't think anyone can blame him.
Okay, cool. Do you think more people are going to start looking for the idol, or do you think it's going to go back to how it was?
I kind of have a feeling it's going to go back to the way it was, but we'll see.
Okay, cool. Eddie and Joe were the last two standing. Joe, what do you want to talk about? What happened? Why you stepped down, or why you lost, or what happened there?
I just couldn't go any longer. So I wanted it just because Chris went and I didn't see that coming, and I don't know my place in this game anymore. So I wanted it so bad, and maybe it was stubbornness of being I want to win twice in a row, just because I've never won before, and I've only won once now. But I couldn't beat Eddie. So I struck a deal that hopefully I am crossing my fingers and my heart is pounding that he'll keep it, that I'll stay tonight.
Okay, cool. Well, Eddie, you won immunity. Do you feel like you needed it, or do you just feel like that was more of a that you could do it kind of thing?
Well, I do feel like I needed it because, like, all the way up until the moment that you said no more technology is allowed in the pressure cooker, there was a campaign going on to take me out. So I felt it was very clear that I needed it. Joe basically told me that he was voting for me every single round until I played my idol. So yeah, I needed it.
Okay, cool. So I'm guessing there's been some names thrown around. Let me see. I don't know what else to say. Sarah, are you worried about anything that might have happened off the broadcast with Elliot, Eddie, and Joe? If any deals were struck or anything like that?
Yeah, there's obviously time for deals to be struck because then most people, except for those three, are the only ones that know about that. So unless someone from the broadcast that was like off live tells you, you're not going to know anything. So honestly, everybody's name could be thrown up in the air at that point. It's like really scary, but I guess you just got to deal with it.
Rob, I was kind of talking about idols when I said Elliot went to look for some. Do you think, since it's been like, what, we have Final 8 now and still no idols have been shown, do you think it's going to be a time where either idols are going to be coming out or are people with idols are going to start getting voted out?
I feel like it is like time for like idols like are going to be played. They're probably going to be played from like now until like Final 5, which is the last time they can be played.
Okay.
And like it's really worrisome, but I mean it's part of the game now, so you have to deal with it.
Cool. I mean, with that, I think I got everything. So if everybody wants to go ahead and vote in their little hosting chats, and I'll go ahead and tally up the votes. I see people still using the vote to evict, so now we're all really trying it. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna be going off. I'll be going off the grid, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Liana. Hey, that's it. That's the shout out.
Okay, cool. If anyone wants to do any shout outs, now is the time. I don't know. Shout out to Liana because she said something too. And Abby. But if anybody else says any shout outs, now's the time. Okay, cool. So I'm going to tally the votes. Now, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Okay. So I'm really nervous right now, but I'm going to try and make this quick. I kind of just want to tell the whole tribe the truth about what happened after the hangout went off air on Pressure Cooker. Basically, there was a 2-part deal made between me and Joe. Part 1 of that deal was that I would never write his name down. Or not never write his name down, I'm sorry. I would never write his name down this round. Part 2 of that deal came when me and Joe began to kind of clear up everything that had happened this whole game up until that point, and kind of try and figure out what happened between me and him. And we kind of connected the dots. And since the beginning of the merge, there has been one person that has been in both of our ears, going back and forth and trying to turn us against each other and play us for our beef. And that's Rob. And Rob, I'm sorry. I do consider you a great friend, but I considered you a great friend at Final 10 when you turned your back on me and you tried to make me a fool and have me play my idol and flush it. So I'm sorry, you've literally at this point flipped on every single person on this tribe. Nobody, like, you have to realize that once you flip on everybody, then nobody is going to trust you. And I just have a gut feeling that if I go with you, it's not going to be anything good. So I'm sorry, Rob, and I hope you can understand this decision. I'm sorry, but this is the idol, and I'm going to be playing it on Joe tonight.
Okay. So this is indeed a hidden mini idol. Any votes cast for Joe will not count.
Sorry, Rob. I really hope you can understand.
If anyone else has anything they'd like to say,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Count the votes.
I really hope you can forgive me.
So
Nothing personal. Nothing personal.
For Joe, this will not count. The second vote is for Joe. This won't count.
Sorry.
Third vote is for Joe. This won't count. Fourth vote is for Joe. This doesn't count. Fifth vote is for Joe. That doesn't count. We're 5 votes in, and still nobody has a vote against them. 3 votes left.
I'm sorry, Rob.
Sixth vote is for Stephanie. That's 1 vote, Stephanie. 2 votes left. Seventh vote is for Ned. That's 1 vote, Ned. 1 vote, Stephanie. 1 vote left. 8th vote, and the 11th person voted out, and the 5th member of our jury is Ned.
Oh
Ned,
my God.
that's enough. Please bring me your torch.
Good job, Eddie.
Okay. Okay, cool. I don't know if you have any final words, but that's enough for tonight.
Okay, well,
Thank you for playing it. I appreciate it.
yeah. Thank you.
Bye, Ned.
Bye.
Bye, Ned.
Okay, so with that, it's down to the final 7. As you guys know, final 7 is a really special place in my heart because, you know how much I love final 7. You guys know. You guys know how much I love the 7th place chat. Well, it seems that an idol did come out this round, and a couple people were blindsided. But guys, the game's not over. There's still a lot to be played. A lot of people were called out, but let's see how this game goes for the rest of you. I'll see you guys back for the reward challenge. Adios.